is 7:04 right now.
We were let in an hour later than we expected. We let in an hour later.
When do we normally get in?
We usually get in about an hour ago.
So then we have to do the sound check.
45 minutes ago, probably.
All these men are stressed. It appears we opened up later.
How are we looking? Well, it was a long one. We could say that. We could say it was a long one. We got there early and the place was closed, which we were not expecting. So we're all standing out there like assholes, waiting to get let in for, must have been 30 minutes, 45 maybe. Okay, Christian, how are you feeling? Are you excited for the grand finals? Pumped. Okay, don't say the N-word, okay? We need to keep our jobs ready. Can you grab that? Yeah. All right. And then when we got let in, we had less time than we thought we would. But even more uniquely is that we had less people than we normally do. So normally we have Justin, our sexy, beautiful, blonde beast of a cameraman. Well, we didn't have him because Justin, you know, he said he had to go out to a strip club. I don't know specifically the reason he wasn't there. He mentioned something offhand.
Yeah, man, I could not have been more excited for that night. I think we were like, all systems go. We're so ready. Justin couldn't be there, which sucked. But we like, I think going into the night, we all knew that we were gonna like, you know, cross our T's, dot our I's, make sure everything was done right, make sure everything was set up early, make sure we were able to start seating people, you know, give the customers a good experience. Because if you come to the show, I'm really big on, if you come to the show, I wanna give you the best possible, most professional experience you can. I want you to feel great as someone watching a comedy show. I want you to feel like you're watching a legit show and not just another indie show in the city with like miscellaneous problems. I think it's because we're an indie show. I think I get really in my head of like, I don't want people to think this is just another indie show. I don't want people to think that it's like, yeah, we're gonna have all these problems and it's okay because it's an indie show. Like, I want you to leave thinking that this is like the best, most professional experience of a comedy show you can get in the city.
I don't see the red light. Hey, what up? Hey, so we've had 3 judges drop in the past 2 days. It's now 26 minutes before the show starts. One of the judges, who will not be named, just dropped the show. Just dropped. He said he wasn't feeling it today.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's not like it's like the biggest event of the year, you know? It's not like that. It's not like it's like...
The biggest event, as you know, we are the biggest event of the year. Lollapalooza can eat our dicks. We've had 2 drops. 2 people drop out on the panel today. We've had everyone drop at some point throughout planning. So I have to get another comedian on panel.
They opened at 7 o'clock just because they didn't feel like opening on time. Nothing was communicated with us about it. We didn't know that they were opening later than usual. Usually they're earlier than us, even when we do show up early. So kind of a weird night for them to not be open early, but worst night for them not to tell us about it.
We had a team of David Donick, who looks not great. If you just see a picture of him, it's not a likable face. Or hair, or outfit, or style of speaking. But he was there, providing value in that he could operate some of the cameras with Aiden Hilmerson. I don't know how to say his last name. It's Nordic, some sort of Skyrim-esque last name. And then we had Giorgio. We had Giorgio, who was yet another guy to help with the camera situation. And still with all those people, one of the cameras broke. So then we're down a camera.
I don't know, man. I think it's a good match. Like, we've already seen them before, and it was really good. So I'm really excited. I'm really close to Tito, so I've been watching him work like a maniac because he's up to, yeah, dude. Yeah, he lives with them, so he knows how it is. So, yeah, it is. It's pretty great.
Oh my God, Tito, you're about to go off. I feel like on this roast battle. Talk to me about your vibe, your mentality. What was the grind like to get here tonight?
Honestly, I wouldn't wish this my most hated comedy villain. This has been a lot of work. Honestly, my brain's a little fried, but I feel strong. I feel good. I feel confident. I feel loose. I'm not gonna lie. This has been one of the hardest things I've ever done. I'm never real confident before a roast, but once we're up there, we're gonna do what we do. We're gonna show up. We're gonna fucking fill the room with love and hate. And hopefully what I did was enough, and the results will say what we did. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon Kiefer, thank you for joining us. As you sit down with the tall boy of PBR, what did you do to prepare to get here tonight?
I wrote a couple jokes on the way here. I think that'll be pretty funny. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it. Feeling good. Glad to be here. It's gonna be fun. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. What do I hope to get? Nothing. This is not nothing at all. Yeah, this is. I'm just here for sport. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited.
You're good. You're good.
They've gone through the whole bracket. So that one's doing 3 rounds. Everyone else is doing 7 jokes. Choose who thought won. Now also, I do like to say this: no joke votes. If you're on a panel, no joke votes. So I choose them because I don't want them to shoot up the place. Right? Choose because they whatever. Okay. Any other logistics?
Are you hosting?
I am hosting.
You doing that?
No, I'm not. We're just gonna be doing intros, and then we're gonna be doing roasts. Okay. Now that nonsense is out of the way. So we had that was stressful. We had Brian Moses flying in from Los Angeles for this, and he's in the green room, and we're running around like chicken with our heads cut off, so there's no hospitality there. We basically are trying to get set up, and we had more pre-sales than we've ever had. I mean, it was 130 people waiting, and we're trying to get the room set up. Meanwhile, like the mics are like sort of working. I'll say this about the sound. At sound check, the mics were working. I will say that. People think we don't check the mics. We check the fucking mics.
All the battles leading up to the grand finals, fucking stacked. Absolutely stacked lineup. I mean, I don't think there was a single bomb that night as far as battles goes. I think everyone hit.
We have had comics come up here. We've had 32 comedians in our bracket, and we're down to 2, the best fucking 2, and they all did the work 5 weeks in a row. And I want everybody really quick, give a hand to every comic that performed. 10 years ago, a little story. 10 years ago, a thing called roast battle didn't exist. Shut up, please. Okay, it's all right, buddy. It's okay, buddy. I won't hurt you. He's scared now. I'm sorry, bro. Listen here, bro. I'm sorry, beautiful. My bad. The guy who started it is sitting right there. His name is Brian Moses. He started roast battle. Brian, I'm sorry to stick you with all the whites, and we're still learning it.
Claire's single, but her eyes are in a long-distance relationship. And her chromosomes are poly.
First off, I just want to say thank you for making it in time. I know you weren't sure if you were going to make it after your performance with the choir of the Gay Youth of America group. So thank you. Thank you so much for making sure that you could be here. Kenyan's mother is deaf. He really fucking milks it with his stand-up. But what most people don't know is she actually wasn't always deaf. Till she heard Kenyan do stand-up and self-mutilated her ears.
Claire's just mad because she can't eat pussy in the adults table.
Thank you, Patrick, my homosexual.
Claire's brother had cancer recently. Unfortunately, wasn't forehead cancer. Otherwise, Claire would be a prime donor.
When you said faggot, you like shocked multiple people in the front row. Their like jaws dropped. I think they didn't realize you were gay yet, but whatever.
Welcome to what's not the Bernie rally.
But Kenyans hit a little harder for me. So.
Kristen.
Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare, actually. I am like, my empathy is in overdrive. I want to leave. But, it's horrible. It's like Sophie's Choice. I think we're both very creative, but it was painful to watch, and I'm gonna pick Claire. I thought, Claire, you had great comebacks, but as far as good, like, written jokes, I'm gonna go Kenyan.
Okay, 2 for Kenyan. Give it up.
This was fun. Keep it going for these roasters, huh? These battlers. This is like a good 90s TRL battle between Natalie and Bruglia and some nigga in O-Town. This is fun. I gotta be honest. Kenyan had great comebacks. I think he had a hard time because his mic wasn't working. So the way he overcame that, I thought was really, really difficult and really fun for the crowd. But Claire had some fucking bangers. I never heard the F word with a hard R at the end. That was different kind of slur for me. But from California, I hear it often. I'm gonna go with Claire and just fucking make this interesting.
2 for Claire. Okay. This was really tight. I'm going to give it to Claire, though, by an inch. I thought Claire got him by an inch.
Hell yeah. Samara and I are both bisexual, but I would never fuck her because, honestly, I prefer to sleep with a man if my partner is going to have nipples but not tits.
All right. Reagan looks like she would refer to her mom's retirement home as MILF Manor.
Dude, I would. My mom's fucking hot. Your mom wouldn't know she's dead.
She's still cremated. She's cremated, so technically hotter than your mom. Reagan's drinking problem is pretty bad, even in Wisconsin. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Even there, it's bad. She even started using a whiskey glass as a diva cup, so...
Samara's great because she's kind of like the less funny, hot version of me. It's really nice to know what I would look like if I just gave up on comedy but really committed to my eating disorder. Samara's boyfriend is a white guy with dreads, which reminds me that she is a lot like Pete Davidson and that she's less known for her comedy than she is for dating someone who appropriates black culture.
Reagan surprisingly does have a job, which is crazy. Look at that's all that denim in a job. Why?
You are literally wearing sweatpants, bitch.
These aren't sweatpants. Anyway, Reagan, despite how she dresses, does have a pretty professional job. She actually works at a law office, finalizing all of her mom's divorces. Spoke too early, so.
Farrah's actually also an artist. She's actually published a lot of coloring books, which is good because we all know comedically Samara cannot write.
It's actually pretty crazy. Reagan and I, we do get compared a lot since we are, two monotone white Wisconsin women. But usually we are compared as a before and after photo. So.
Samara has chronic depression and worst, a podcast about it. Thankfully, thankfully, one will lead to the sudden end of the other.
All right. From you, Emily, I want to hear your thoughts. Theoretically, if the microphone works.
Hello. Check, check.
Yo, it
1,
works!
2.
Guys, a microphone!
Now we go. Okay. With the rose, I'm gonna go up with Samara. Yeah. Thank you.
Samara gets a vote. Give it up for her.
It's good to see the 2 members of Pussy Riot out and battling. Anyway, we stop doing these bad references. It's good to see the Indigo Girls battling. No, I'm kidding.
Brian's old as fuck.
I am.
This is so sad to see.
These are dated. I saw the Lilith Fair when I was 7 years old. Anyway, no, this was fun. For mainly Reagan. I thought Reagan really came out swinging, like the kin to her Ryu. This is fun. Let's see. Samara, I loved you when I saw you doing acoustic of a Lil Wayne song.
Love gonorrhea.
Yeah. Do you really?
Just the song. No.
Oh, chlamydia is my thing. I'm gonna go with Reagan because I thought Reagan just came a little harder.
Yeah, I thought I would be like more into that because you guys are like really my vibe, but you are both really hot, but and funny. Sorry.
It doesn't matter.
The dude slipped out there for a second.
Yeah, I just turned into every male comedian. Sorry. Did it for me, so I'm gonna go with Samara.
2 for Samara. Give it up for her. It's not working. There is no God. You guys should have gone to the Bernie rally, to be quite honest with you.
I'm gonna go with Samara.
Okay, Samara wins.
Big fat-free mayonnaise vibes. Look, I'm just trying to say, he's got all the sex appeal of hand sanitizer. Like, what the?
All right, just big fat vibes, I think. Probably hold the mayo on that one.
Eric used to be a lifeguard. He's actually been a great swimmer his whole life because he's a pre-cum baby. His face just screams, yeah, that was Dad's bee sperm. That was...
All right, sea sperm, we'll keep it going.
Okay, Hufflecuck. All right.
The Harry Potter joke didn't land with these nerds the way I thought it would. Bob looks like a Confederate general who is fighting to make sure the slaves can keep fucking his wife.
Dude, what is that voice? You sound like you're selling war bonds in the 40s.
You sound like you got shot in the throat in the 40s.
You sound like Groucho Marx on Xanax, dude. Oh, God damn it. You seem like the kind of guy who goes to a frat party and brings Fig Newtons.
Wouldn't it be funny if I just pulled Fig Newtons out of my pocket? The one day I don't have a high fiber snack for the class.
No, what would be funny is if you were invited to a party. That's...
What would be funny is if you didn't rape someone at a party. I like the track. You do look like a very creepy gymnastics coach. Bob got caught molesting when the whole team's pussies smelled like Marlboros. It's not a Marlboro Red till they get their period. It's...
Eric, lesbians have more jizz in their mouth than you have in your balls. Your sperm count is chocula.
It's chocolate. Hey, guys, take it easy on Bob, all right? His girlfriend has an OnlyFans, so he's not used to performing without holding a GoPro like this.
It's more challenging than you think it is, all right? You are a beige turtleneck of a man. Like, what do you do for fun? Your taxes? Like...
You jack off to your girlfriend.
I'd like to thank you for buying my Christmas presents.
Your Christmas presents are $6.99? That's crazy. Bob's 40-something, so his career is a lot like his nuts, in the toilet.
You sound like your nuts just dropped on a fourth grader's forehead.
How do you know what that sounds like?
I've done a bit of camera work over the years. Look, Eric's almost 30, and his girlfriend is 22. I'm just impressed you can keep a relationship going 10 years. He obviously groomed his girlfriend while she was underage, but none of us care because we don't think you fuck her.
You know what? Your girlfriend should groom you at least once. That would be nice. Sasquatch looking ass.
Did I just get head-assed by fucking Carlton here? God damn.
Bob has been doing comedy for 12 years now, if you can believe that. It's crazy to imagine the first time he hit the stage, his oldest victim had not been born yet.
Man, this is a game of musical microphones. There we go.
I really hope you guys get that sponsorship.
Yeah. We're hoping. For the love of God.
We check the fucking mics. They decide to play a fucking waiting game. So when the most important fucking moment of the show happens, then the mics go, you know, I'm done with it. I'm gonna crap out right now.
The roided up Eric Emerson, he wins the battle. Right.
Jessica looks like if Miss Piggy broke up the Muppets because she fucked Kermit's brother.
Can I just say it's an honor to be roasting Jesus if his crucifixion was depicted as an act of terrorism?
That's great because you have the body of the not-so-virgin Mary, so that is awesome.
Like the fuck.
Jess looks like if the Cash Me Outside girl stayed inside and got addicted to fentanyl. So.
He talks about fentanyl like in every roast. Like, are you that uncreative, or are you just pushing the family business?
She's the reason I'm staying in business, so that is...
I do like drugs.
Dude, Jess looks like if Dog the Bounty Hunter got kicked out of Sephora because she was trying to do blackface on herself in the mirror, so...
What do you even say to that, you know? Look at this walking, talking ShamWow, you know? You look like a shag rug in a crack house. How are you the janitor, the mop, and the bitch that hired you? He reminds me, I need to clean out my drain. He looks like what I yank out of the drain after I shave my ass, you know?
Drain is code for her vagina, so that is... Dude, you look like if Princess Fiona was locked in the back of a Hot Topic instead of a castle. Which is funny, because she has Donkey's ass and Lord Farquaad's face.
This little guy, look at this little thing. You know, I bet when you eat pussy, you do it on your tippy toes, you know? Give it up for Suge Knight's prison bitch, everybody. I'm not saying you're gay, but if you're in prison, you'd be holding a lot of pockets, dude. Speaking of, here's mine, hold it, bitch.
Jess has a TV credit. She was one of the prisoners in the show Scared Straight.
You look like you'd steal my identity, then use it to tell my horoscope. Gabe looks like he pays for abortions using stolen credit cards.
Jess looks like she has a reward card at Planned Parenthood.
Yeah. My next one's free. All right, let's see, hang on a second. Gabe's dick.
Don't believe her.
Not true.
Yeah. Gabe's dick is a lot like boxed wine and Xanax. Dude, it smells like a gangbang in here. I'm sorry.
You would know what that smells like.
Absolutely. Gabe's dick's a lot like boxed wine and Xanax. Both have been inside a lot of sad white women who will never remember it the next day.
All right, we should wrap this up. Jess has to get back to the parking lot. She left her kid locked in the car with the windows rolled up.
You know,
One more, last joke.
Okay, yeah, that's why your dad abandoned you like a Tijuana street dog.
She's talking about my dad. She looks like she has a tribal tattoo on her lower back that says daddy issues. Jess looks like a Sons of Anarchy character trying to get her shit together.
That was really funny, Gabriel. Oh no, dude! Gabe's dad died from alcoholism. I mean, if my son started dressing like a lesbian Che Guevara, I'd also drink myself to death.
Dude.
What was his drink of choice? The tequila last sunrise? It's really sad. His dad wanted to be here tonight, but I guess his liver had other plans.
At least my dad had a reason for leaving. Hers just laughed.
I love a divorce court battle. This is fun. But I mean, as hard as Gabe kept coming at her, Jess just kind of had a lot to go with. A lot of material for Gabe there. A lot of race jokes, a lot of hard race jokes. She keeps showing her butt. I mean, but first of all, it's not gonna work for me. I have a mad crush on Gabe, so not even Gabe, just into that long hair. But I'm gonna go with Jess on this one. I thought she just kind of nailed it.
This is fucking crazy. Listen, every time that Jess threw something at Gabriel, he had like a way to block the shot. You know what I mean? And like she was throwing bombs, but you just blocked every single one. Going with Gabriel, he had so many good comebacks.
No, y'all had really much fun. I think that's what makes it the funnest for everybody is when y'all had so much fun. Just pop, 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 pop. That's what it's all about. But yeah, Jess, you really brought the heat on that one, so I'm gonna stick with you.
I'm like so on the fence. I'm gonna give it to Gabe and leave it up to Evelyn here.
2 for Gabe. 2 for Jess. Evelyn, tiebreaker.
Yeah, that was really mean and cute. Yeah, you guys, I could tell you were having a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch. Like, just both of you guys had just like so many good comebacks, and just it was really quick too, but like not manic and rushed. I also love how Gabe kept calling you. Kept being like, you're a drug-addicted whore. And Jess was like, yeah, I'm a drug-addicted whore. Give me more, please.
Where's the roast?
Yeah. Yeah, overall, just like great chemistry between you guys. I will say, I think Jess had just like slightly more going at you, so.
Jess wins the battle. Give it up for her.
Hell yeah. Give it up for Tito, everybody. Hell yeah. I think he is half Mexican and half Puerto Rican. Where I'm from, that's called putting a little fentanyl in your margarita. Before we get started, just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and do this in my shoe right here. White people might not get that.
Better watch out, bitch.
You got a joke, or is that it? Because I got a couple.
Look at this 40-year-old stepbrother.
We're the same age, by the way.
His pint-sized John C. Reilly. Bro, before this battle, he asked me to do karate in the garage.
Because I could tell you didn't know how to fight. I don't know if you recognize Tito. He's the guy in the urinal that keeps staring at you.
And you're the guy that keeps trying to wash our windows on North Avenue. Fuck out of here.
I am not your grandpa, dude. Like, yeah. He's bilingual, he's bicultural, he's bipolar, but where I'm from, we just call him gay, dude. Literally, he's a sexually confused janitor. I want you to come out of the broom closet, dude.
Bitch, your teeth need a mop, all right? It's fucking Bigot Baggins over here.
When he eats a dude's ass, he puts salt around the rim, all right? So fuck you. He chases the cum with the lime.
That's still too spicy for your white ass. Let's go.
Hey, I fucking love Tito. Every time I look at his hair, it reminds me to change my car's oil. He's like that little sticker they put in the window. You wouldn't get it, you don't have a car. Yeah.
You remind me to fucking cover up my catalytic converter. I don't give a fuck.
So your uncle doesn't steal it off me?
So you don't sell it down south. Anyways, Look at this bigot Baggins.
Say it again. Say it again.
You look like you're from the Shire if they still had separated water fountains.
He calls me racist. He's Puerto Rican. The first word he learned in English was the N-word. Like,
now you know, baby. Get the fuck out of here. This bitch. You look at his calling card is drinking PBR. You know that because this poor bastard's retarded.
that was pretty good. You want to tell it again? You're really animated, dude. He's like an animated character. He's like if Disney sold Pixar to Walmart. You know what I mean? It's like Disney has Coco, but now Walmart's got Tito. You know what I mean? And it's $5. It's in a $5 bin.
Last joke. Thank you, Bobby Douche. You sound like you fucking the water boy fucked the drummer from the Muppets. Jesus. Shut up.
What? Are you already running out of steam, dog?
End of round one. Give it up for him, everybody. Oh my God. Okay, I want to go to the panel so we can judge the first round. Let's start it with Kevin Kellum. What do you think, buddy? Any of those work, or am I giving you mine? We'll give you mine. I want to give it up for our sponsor, Radio Shack, tonight. They've really not been there. You won't find them anywhere. Honestly, you guys were cooking with fire. I really thought Brandon got you. You lost some steam there, Tito. All right, it was really fucking. You guys were going because the comebacks are crazy. The comebacks are nuts. I'm going with Brandon. Okay, one more Brandon. Give it up.
This is too close to call. But Brandon took the first one. But I do like this battle between Bike Messenger and Weed Delivery Guy. This is.
I don't know which one I am.
I do.
Yeah, when Brandon was like, we're the same age, by the way. Like, don't ever say that out loud again. They're standing next to
Oh yeah. It ain't the same good years. Like,
No, I feel the same way. I'm gonna go with Brandon off the top of this one. Just the comebacks, you can't get lost in them. You had great ones, but I like the salt around the butthole. That was
Brandon takes the first round. Give it up for him. Round one, Brandon. This is hilarious. What a nightmare. Good.
Hey, that was awesome, you guys. That was great. I agree. Brandon got it, and but the comebacks were great. Tito had, so I'm excited for the next round.
Hell yeah. And Evelyn, final thoughts.
Yeah, Tito, I loved how he came out dancing. That was really fun. Thank you. Yeah, I thought it was like really close. Yeah, again until the end. You did say retarded, which is brave. But the joke was not there to back it up. But you try again next round. Yeah, I would say Brandon like slightly.
Brandon was first round. Next round, going to be 1 minute each uninterrupted. We're starting with Tito. You guys still with us? 1, 2, 3. Keith is very patriotic, and every year on Juneteenth, he goes to a bar and orders his favorite drink, a cotton gin martini. Shackled, not stirred. He likes to wear a denim jacket because it reminds him of his family and all the cotton they didn't have to work for. This fucking dumb bitch. If he looks familiar to you, it's because he starred in all those Mucinex commercials. This fucking honey boo boo badger over here. This motherfucker cries at Civil War reenactments. He even tailgates at them. He even brings his own rope. All right. This fucking guy. He's a fiscal conservative, but if you've seen his wife, you know that sometimes he's a left fist.
All right, that's 1 minute. Give it up for him, everybody. Brandon, 1 minute. You're up, buddy.
Tito didn't know his father growing up, and I thought it was fucked up. So I figured what I would do is I would reach out to his dad, and what he wanted me to do is read a letter that he wrote for Tito tonight. Dear Tito, I know I haven't been there. I had to work late at the Taco Bell for the past 38 years. I heard you were in the finals, and I gotta be honest, I'm really proud of Brandon. Is your mama still single? If she's not, what about her sister with the fat ass? Either way, since then I've quit the Taco Bell and I'm working for myself now. And I decided I'd buy a ticket and that I would come here tonight.
Brother.
Give it up for them, everybody. Oh my God. Brandon.
I didn't know you could use help, bro. The fuck is that?
Brandon, you got Tito's extended family to root for you. That was crazy.
It's their uncle, goddammit.
I want to start with our Southern Belle, Emily Ogle. What do you think? Right here.
I didn't want to start this one. That was too
That's
fucking good.
sweet.
Give it up again. Take a second. I was literally crying, and then I was crying more. I'm gonna start drinking again tonight. No, that was fucking amazing, and God, that was so fucking hard. And just as far as the roast goes, I'm gonna give it to Tito because he came with roast jokes, and I love the whole thing. Obviously, that was a show, but I gotta go to Tito. That's the muciness. Oh, ugly motherfucker.
Tito gets a vote. Give it up for him. Kristen.
I can't believe that. That was great. The Mucinex joke was awesome. That was so funny. But then Brandon, what the fuck, dude? That was so fucking... Like, he shows up like he didn't prepare at all and whatever. He's just making it up and he pulls out a fucking bag, you asshole.
I'm a prop comic.
That was some Carrot Top fucking shit. And Oscar representing the Tamale Man was great. I gotta give it to Brandon. I gotta give it to Brandon on this one.
Okay, Evelyn.
This is so hard. Because Tito, your jokes were so good. Like, Brandon, your actual jokes kind of sucked, but like in the letter, well, they didn't suck, but I don't know. But I loved how creative you were, and but also, how does the tamale guy? So the tamale guy also works at Taco Bell.
No, he quit and now he works for himself because he wants to be better for Tito's life.
He's the lore of the whole.
Yeah, he's doing better now.
Yeah,
right.
Sorry.
You guys got it right.
You had to, Evelyn, you had to to read the Cimmerillion to understand them.
I know. Also, okay, I take back what I said about the joke sucking itself. Oh man, I feel like as someone who does a lot of like alt comedy and weird stuff, I have to vote for the weirder person. So I'm gonna go with Brandon.
Give it up for Brandon. 2-1.
Jeez, all right. So wait. We're two Brandon, one Tito.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon, that was really good. But Tito did come with some real jokes, and this is a joke writer showcase. So we call the roast battle here, but we can't deny what Brandon did there. That was undeniable right there. And Taco Bell is the best Mexican food in this city, so.
It's the worst thing I've ever say. It's so funny.
Oh wait, from a person from Mexico, Los Angeles, California. Get some better fucking Mexicans, Chicago, and I'll say all your
I think he's making solid points.
Oh wait. Your best Mexicans are Puerto Rican, so. I'm sorry. I literally know all cartel people. If you want to fucking jump me, come get me.
Brian, a sharp heel turn.
Damn right. Yeah. Like this was jokes versus charisma, and perhaps it's like Louis C.K. versus Dane Cook. I'm gonna go with Louis C.K. Tito right here.
We got a battle. Kevin Kellam.
Brandon, I'm a fan of pro wrestling, and this was a run-in. You had someone else come in to help you do your job. You literally wanted to pay a Mexican to do your work in the finals.
Is this not America?
Also,
democracy wins! USA! USA! USA!
are you watching Roast Battle League? Everyone outside of America, go fuck yourselves, all right, right now. They're not doing this shit in Tokyo, all right? This is about hard work. Fucking Tito had the jokes. Tito had the fucking jokes. I'm going with Tito.
All right, third round. Wait, wait, hold on. Did they just boo me about Mexicans and then chanted USA?
Yeah.
That's the America in Chicago I know.
That's right, baby.
Goddamn right. Go Bears! Fuck the Cubs! All right.
Holy shit.
All right, motherfuckers. We're here. Round 3. You guys still with us? Brandon starting. 5 jokes each. Battle. 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 Everybody, 3, 2, 1.
That was a minute. That was a minute. That's the longest a Puerto Rican ever went without talking. Tito got. I know. I'm sorry. I forgot all your family's here. Goddamn. Man. Tito got his ex-girlfriend from the animal shelter. Yeah, he saved her. He was like, I don't want to put her down because I can still put it in.
Bitch, you look like a rescue dog. Get the fuck out of here. And this leper cunt over here. Swear to God.
Dude, I might be ugly, but I've been told me and your mom could be twins, dude. Like,
shut the fuck up. This guy's a locksmith and a welder. Oh, geez, good for you.
I'm taking your job.
Bitch, you look like you work for the Goblin King. You look like you don't wait around the fucking labyrinth. All right.
Ooh, I'm gonna wake up and feel that one tomorrow.
That's what your wife said.
Tito loves microdosing. That's what his girlfriend calls having sex with Tito. Literally, he's so Puerto Rican during birth, he cut his way out of the womb.
Kevin, unplug your computer. Kevin, okay. Unplug your computer. Okay. What's going on? Guys, I knew AI was a bad idea. Your mic's up? All right, motherfuckers. Pause. Yeah, see this? Yeah. Turn off the mics. We're doing this a cappella like real punk rockers.
Turn it off, the whole board.
I'm like right at the corner, so I can see everything from this weird 90-degree angle, and lights are still on, but like it's weird to have someone on stage in front of a full house of people and none of the audio is audible, but everyone can still hear you. You know, like there's that weird disconnect with it. It's super aggravating. I'm right next to Brian Moses, the guy who started the whole thing, and I'm just like embarrassed as shit. I'm like looking at Chris, like, what are we gonna do? And at this point, like our mic went out, then this mic goes out, and it's just like, I like that we just kind of rolled with it, but it's still like, oh, this is, it felt like someone pulled our pants down right as we were like running to like score a touchdown in the biggest game of our life.
We're going a cappella. You still with us? Fucking go. You go. Hey, Tito, still speaking the mic for the recording. Shut up. Yeah, shut up. We'll handle it. Tito auditioned for the show 16 and Pregnant, and he showed up with a 6-pack of lime margaritas and asked the producers, do I bring the 16 or do you provide her? I bet he asked for bottle service during a quinceañera. Look at this gay Fieri. Give it up for gay Fieri. You can see his ex-girlfriends on TV in dumpsters, dive-ins, and drives. And Tito's still trying to fuck him. Literally, Tito floated to this country on his inflated ego. Dude, what an example of wasting your white privilege. You fucking welfare queen. At least me and your mom have something in common. Tito says he's into spooky women. If you've ever heard his comedy, which you probably have. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I have seen him hit on kids at a Halloween party. Bro, you look like an angry lesbian that drives a school bus. You look like you got fired for hitting those kids. Some people prefer Tito's and soda on ice. Me personally, I prefer to have a soda and call ice on Tito. Bitch, you look like your pronouns are hi-ho, hi-ho. But sometimes he identifies as a she deserved it. Those guys are fucking psychopaths. Kevin Kellum, what'd you think, buddy? Goddamn, what'd you guys think? Lauren Lightfoot said she was gonna be the mayor and she cut her power off.
I lived through the war, but that last one, that high ho, you got to resist me. I'm going with Tito. I'm going with your boss, Brian. I want to go to Emily.
Okay, yeah. This is a cocaine duo, you know. They're coming out with the next move. Yeah, it was. You know, you always do remember that last joke, especially when there's all this shit going on. I thought Brandon's was really good. And I like the high ho, but I thought as far as a good Brandon.
That was my favorite round, despite the technical thing. But I'm gonna go based on that last joke because I think you guys are toe for toe or head to head, whatever. And I gotta give it to the play on words with the Tito on ice.
Yeah, I feel like Tito, you started off a little bit stronger, and then Brandon like really got through to me in the middle, and then Tito, you like whipped him again at the end. The 16 and pregnant joke, that like touched me deep inside. In a good way, like I loved that. I think I did have Tito as slightly more though. I also felt bad. There was that like giant fart in the middle of your one joke, the technological. So so I wish we could have heard the rest of that joke, but I had Tito.
Tito.
Yeah.
2-2.
Wow, Chris, this is crazy. You know, as the guy who started this whole thing, I've never seen anything as classic as this for a championship battle. And you know, for a championship round, and for everybody to kind of say this is a tie right now, I think we got to go one more joke.
One more joke? Tito's starting. One more joke. Let's do it. Tito, you're up.
Brandon, your teeth look like you get them done at the mechanic. Swear to God, when you smile, it looks like picket signs at a protest.
My teeth touch more than your parents do. Literally, Tito grew up. He went to he was in the choir at a Catholic school. I don't know if you guys knew that. He said he loved it. He loved the school. He loved the priest. He just loved singing and fucking all day.
Give it up for that, everybody. This night has been ridiculous and dumb, dude. Thank you all for being here. Ryan.
Tito.
Was the battle against Tito. Show the camera your hand. You have all your jokes written written on your hands right now. Oh my God.
Yeah, because on the internet they can't see that, and they make fun of people when they look at their phones and notes. I've learned that from post battles, and I've been winning on the internet with most battles because I don't read off my notes. That's all it takes. It was a very good battle. It was great. The room was packed. I had a good time. I got to be very ignorant, and that's what I liked. And hell yeah, I'll never do it again, but I had a blast.
What's up, big ups to Brandon Kafer. What an absolute beast of a competitor. I don't want to face him ever again. I'm 2-0 against him, but I never want to face him again. He's been a crux in my craw, if you will. The road started with Courtney Zelazny. That was a great warm-up battle. John Stillman, Eric Emerson, two absolutely hilarious dudes that put me in a position I wasn't comfortable with. And then finally at the semis with Katie Kincaid, who was just destroying people left and right. She had the underdog energy, so I really had to come out on top with her. And then Kiefer, I just don't know what. I thought I had lost footing. Like the first round, I fumbled my last joke because my brain just couldn't handle all the words I wrote. My second round, I popped off. His shit was funny, but it wasn't writing. It was some gimmicky shit, so he hurt himself. And then finally the last round, it went down to an extra overtime joke. I had one in the pocket, thank God. I don't know, man. I'm fucking so happy this shit is over. I can't fucking keep doing it. Anyways, follow me at Tito's Tales. Book me for your local comedy show. And we'll do our best to fucking take out the champ. Let's go.
It was really hard. I mean, especially with the last round, I feel like I kind of just had to do it from like a tally system or like a form system, like with Brandon's like second round. I just really liked how he approached it differently and creatively, and so kind of just like thinking about it in that way and not getting, I mean, I was really sucked into the energy too, but if you get too sucked in as a judge, then you kind of get lost, and well, at least for me, and then I like don't even remember who said what and stuff, so I take a lot of notes. That's kind of how I did it, but it was very hard, very close.
Brandon, that was such a great battle. Like, we were hyped the fuck up, and I honestly think that with the mic going out, it made it much more fun. It made it raw. It made it more authentic. It made it more just like punk rock, which I thought was really cool. So it made their jokes hit harder because people had to listen closer, which was amazing. Like, if you didn't make it out, that sucks. Enjoy the clips. It's not as good as it was in person, but it was probably one of the most fun experiences to be a part of, like watching all these roasts.
We're talking about the moment where Brandon got the tamale gun. Can I ask you, what's going through your head? Because I gotta be honest, you are the most, I was very impressed.
Pull up chair.
The winner, man. I'm really, number one, I'm a little drunk, so this is gonna be kind of gay.
Should be.
I'm very impressed with you throughout this month.
Thank
you. You were at such a high level of competition.
Yes.
Like I would see you in the green room, dude, and you weren't even making eye contact with anyone.
No.
Can you tell me what it was like for when Brandon pulled out the fucking Taco Bell note?
Yeah, I thought it was over. I thought it was over. Like, my immediate 30 seconds reaction, I was like, oh, this is the fucking craziest thing I've ever seen at a roast battle. And I was like, but then I was like, wait a minute, this isn't an actual joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, within the confines of a roast battle, sure, you can pull like a t-shirt out with someone's face or like a picture, but this was like a whole act out that involved another motherfucker. And I was like, well, I think on a technicality, we gotta compare the jokes. And hopefully I have like a fucking, a puncher's chance. And I think that the judges made a right call. That shit was fucking epic. One of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen. But if we went just joke for joke and you cut his act out on, you just put his jokes in, I got him. Like I felt like I edged him right there. But when I saw that, I honestly felt the air out of my fucking chest just go out, and I'm like, oh, it's over. We're just gonna use the last and final round to just fucking jerk each other off and look each other in the eyes and fucking come in my face. Like that's what it is. It's just like, here we go, the champagne of victory,
That was hilarious. I also want to ask him, because from a producer standpoint, the entire sound system shits itself.
Yes.
Complete. I mean, you couldn't have a bigger disaster audio-wise on a show than what it was, where it was a sound that couldn't be stopped. That was. So what was it like being on stage during that one? I'm curious as a performer, because I knew what it was like for me, which was fuck me in the ass. What was it like for you performing?
Honestly, I kind of needed that. I don't know what I'm like there was like an act of God because my brain couldn't function. I'm out of words, right? At this point, 5 weeks in from like cleverness, lookalikes, and all that shit, like I'm out of words, and then this shit happens and I'm like, bro, reset. Like, go to your fucking notes right now. And while y'all were doing it, I was going through my head and I reorganized my jokes. And then I ended up like finding some more, and then which paid off because they were like extra joke for the fucking win. And I'm like, bitch, I got one. So for me,
Aiden. He should have that. He's
damn it. So for me, the microphone shit was a
sick
blessing.
little scamper.
The microphone shit was as producers, y'all shouldn't look down on that shit. It happens. It's part of the show. And for me, it was a blessing because I got to reset like my mind, my feelings, my emotions. I was dead in the water. Kiefer is a fucking animal, dude, literally and physically. And because of that little mishap, you gave me enough. It's like baseball, bro. It's like when they have them fucking rain delays. All of a sudden, the momentum can switch because it's reset, and whoever goes out with some fucking like ready to fucking get it energy is the one who can take it. And I just needed that one thing, and I'm blessed because that shit happened.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking crazy. What up, Gabe? How you doing, Vito? What's up?
Well, I'm gonna get
Gabe is
drunk
here.
as fuck tonight.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna get drunk as fuck tonight.
Yeah, so here's what I'll say. So that was my recap of the whole thing. I'm glad Tito's here because I want to say, dude, this has been such a fucking crazy month.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I'm very.
I can't even drink right now.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
What up, player?
What up, Black?
Third.
My bad. I didn't mean to shower you, baby.
No, it's good. It's good.
I didn't mean to
Beautiful.
shower you, baby.
I was very impressed with you.
Thank you.
Listen, dude, it was one of those roast battles that wasn't, listen, everything that, I said this at the beginning, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And when it comes to competitions like this, people are going to be nitpicky about like, well, if this didn't happen, then you wouldn't have. And if this hadn't happened, then maybe you wouldn't have. But like at the end of the day, in my opinion, for somebody that's trying to run a competition, nothing is going to be perfect.
No.
And it takes so much to get to the finish line.
Yes.
So no matter what anyone says, dude, you want, in my mind, 150% earned this victory. You earned it. You worked. I mean, listen, Brandon worked just as hard as you.
Yes.
It was literally down to one more joke. You guys were neck and neck, and you beat him, and that's what happened. And I'm really proud of you, and I think you fucking earned it, and you should have fun and celebrate tonight because you earned it.
I'm gonna get fucking drunk as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, my girlfriend hates me. This fucking girl left 2 times in the last 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? She would call me and she'd be like, what is going on? I'm like, bitch, don't come back. I'm like, you know, she'd be in the middle of a fucking sales call and I'd be like, hey, what do you think about this? Does he look like a hobgoblin? She's like, I'm on the phone with my boss. I'm like, send him a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was obsessed. I didn't work. I just fucking focused. I just went into debt. And yeah, like, honestly, listen back to our podcast. I don't know what episode it was, but I said I wasn't going to do the tournament unless I felt like I could win. And I had done enough exhibitions and played with enough real people, and I'm like, you know what? I have a feeling that this is my really one chance. I would never do this shit again. I would never do this shit again. Listen, producers, I would highly recommend between the semifinals and finals, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'm telling you, 3 rounds, 5 jokes each.
It's so much.
It's 20 to 25 jokes.
It's crazy.
Which it's too much for me, and I don't write like that.
I didn't want to fuck up your sound.
Come over. No, you're fine.
No, you're fucking everything up, but you come back. You come back over here. Come over here. But honestly,
why'd you just change accents?
He's talking to white girl.
Yeah, come over.
You know why? You change accents.
I saw that shit.
Let's code switch, everybody. But no, honestly, like that shit was one of the hardest things. I don't know how anyone with like a 9 to 5 can like legitimately come out with a 3 rounds, 15 jokes plus rebuttals. Honestly, I don't want to do this ever again. I highly praise anyone and everyone in this battle from the beginning to the end, because this shit's not easy. But I set out to fucking win. I said that shit on your podcast, and I'm gonna say that shit right now. Don't do it unless you think you're the best. And if you think you're the best, then go challenge the best. LA, I fucks with you. Let's go.
Tito, everybody. Yeah, I'm honestly, everyone who did this competition is amazing. I'm proud of everybody. Thank you for being a part of it. Oh my God.
Relief. I was just relieved. It was fun, but it was definitely like after all those technical issues, it was like there was this like concern. I have a constant insecurity that all the other guys tell me about, and I asked like what's the worst case scenario? I always bring that up, and that wasn't the worst case scenario. Like no one got hurt or anything like that. No one like lost their mind in a battle and got to like fight. Like everyone was on board with it, but technically that was like the worst case scenario, but we still shot everything. We still got what we wanted. We still got a winner. We still got this like fairly triumphant moment, and it was still very funny, you know, like even through all of it was still really, really funny. So it was bittersweet, but it was also kind of like relief, because there was a lot of work in that, you know, and there was like, it felt like we did like a week's worth of work in like just about 2 or 3 hours, and all that anxiety and build up to of the weeks prior, you know. So it was like a whole lot. I definitely like, I remember joking with my girlfriend. We were filming something afterwards. I was filming some stuff with David Donick, and she just had it and gave me the light. She gave me the light off camera. I was like, "You're giving me the light now?" Yeah, because I go too long, just like I'm rambling now. But no, I was like, I was just kind of relieved. I was kind of like, all right, we're done with this. But it was a nice feeling. It was a nice feeling. It was like getting home from a good vacation that got weird at the end, I guess.
Late, the seats there's issues with seating capacity. There's issues with the heat in the room. There's audio issues by the last battle. But we put on a legendary show. I think that's the thing, is everything went wrong for the show, but I don't think anyone left that night thinking that. I think when you put on a show that good, that's when you start getting a pass on like all the issues. You know, starting late, being too hot, audio issues. I think everyone left and was like, well, this was legendary what I experienced. And I hope it stays that way. I hope people see it that way and it maintains that reputation throughout. And I hope we can do that next year. You know, I think we're 6 months out, not even. Yeesh. We're like 6 months out the next turn by the time this is coming out. And I think we're just thinking about how to make it bigger and better for the next year.